50-year anniversary is really important to me. We are one of the earliest science centers built in the country. There's been a wave of science centers over the last 50 years, but this community, Des Moines, the leaders of this community 50 years ago sat around a table and decided that we should have a science center. And at the time, there were only a handful of science centers in the country. So Des Moines was a real leader. And they set out with a very bold vision to create a quaint little science center in Greenwood Park, which was successful for many years. We've now moved to our new facility here 15 years ago, and we are one of the grand science centers in the country. We were the first science center to have a preschool. We continue the operation of that preschool, which is heralded as one of the stars of our programming here, getting kids and families off to a good start with early childhood education. We'd like to think that science is all around us, and the more we can educate all of the public and have a more scientifically literate community, the stronger community will be.
Just like whenever I'm working with kids, especially here at the Science Center, and then when I get to see like the aha moment with them, when they learn a new concept or get something to finally work, like for example, if we're programming something or like soldering or building a circuit and you finally see that LED turn on or anything like that, being able to be a part of that experience with participants, that's what gets me going.
You do so much for the community as far as educating and providing opportunities for children, students, take their learning to the next level. For my students, it's gonna spark. Like there's gonna be students that it's gonna spark something and they're gonna take what they're learning in my classroom and they're gonna go beyond. And then they're gonna ask their parents, can I do this? Can we do this?
The Science Center is a really great place for people and lifelong learners of all ages to be inspired and to kind of cultivate that curious passion about everything that's around us. So just trying to figure out the why to everything that we do and everything that happens around us. And it's a really fun environment to see aha moments and to see that little light bulb pop in kids' faces, and just to watch the magic happen as they walk through the front doors and everything that they interact with here.
Now what's most exciting is what's that next 50 years going to be? How are we going to go beyond what we've already accomplished? How can we think beyond what we've already done and be innovative, creative? Science is essential. It's what our lives are about. There's science in everything we do. So how do we continue to connect with those kids that have a passion for the science? How do we create opportunities for families and individuals to come into the Science Center and engage and inspire them to think differently about the world around them?
In the study of science is found the most useful and satisfying knowledge. You will find the study of science leading you into fascinating pursuits.
I think of the Science Center as a catalyst. Our institution is that surface where things happen, but that the real change happens through like the interactions of people with each other, as well as with our staff and within their own family groups. So we're just that starting point for those conversations and those experiences that lead to greater change in the individual and then also into the community.